Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And they're down a star player. Who knows how long that'll continue. Tough to compensate, to say the least.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it even harder.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Quickly in the point guard. And for the Stars, Jared Vanderbilt out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Bird in at the point. Still in the early stages of the season here. But some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Grant.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
Pass to Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on LaVine. Here's Ingram. Outside Barrett. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And the shot goes in.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, Buffalo's head coach and I were able to chat. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And so here is Toronto following the three-point basket by Buffalo. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Sexton passes to Vanderbilt. Now LaVine. Pass to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Ingram. Picked by Pirtle. LaVine against Ingram. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, Ingram working that versatility there as the ball handler in the pick and roll game.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
For Buffalo, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside LaVine. Here's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, early in this game, they've... made one good play after another.
It's Barrett on the wing. No good on the triple. Buffalo leading by 3. Outside LaVine. Fires the three. Barnes with the rebound.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Knocks it loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot is good by Levine.
Well, taking it into his own hands right there. Levine doing a great job getting to the rim.
Pass to Ingram. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here they come. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, the forced turnover showing how Ayton's developing defensively. Ignites the break there.
Hurdle with a screen on Levine. Good chance here for Ingram. No good again that time.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Bird. Now here's Levine. Bird passes to Levine. 5 on the clock. For 3, Sexton. Hurdle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 7. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Here's Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Zach LaVine so crafty at getting himself to the line.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Buffalo?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you, right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. Well, you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Barnes, it's good.
And not really a go-to for Barnes, but nice stroke on the corner shot.
Here's Sexton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Buffalo passing it around. The 3 ball. And it's Bird missing. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Buffalo this season.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. And it's Shed missing. Here's Bird. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Toronto making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. And so he hits both. Now quickly. No points yet. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Ingram. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Shed. From outside. Off the mark. Buffalo leading by 7. Ayton, the screen on Ingram. And here's Levine from 20 feet. It's good from about 19 feet. Levine's got 8 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
There's a screen. It's quickly with a drive. The Stars pull in the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside for Levine. Here's Bird. Now here's Ayton. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the wing on the left. Back to Quickly. Hurdle with a screen on Sexton. Here's Quickly. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Buffalo leading by 11. To the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. And there it is for him.
Well, Ingram's very efficient when he gets the ball that close to the basket.
Bird passes to Aiden. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Stars with some changes. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Miller comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Buddy Hield in for Sexton. Here's Murray Boyles. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now a timeout called by the Stars. Stars making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Buffalo leading by 10. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And the basket by Hachimura.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Raptors trail by 9. Quickly drives in. And it's Bird with a rebound.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Miller outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Bird. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bird. Guarded by Quickly. 11 feet out. And too long on the shot. The Raptors have gone 7 of 16 so far. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of this game. Dick, he's checked in for Quickly. Good on both. And the Stars with possession here. They lead by 7, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Dick against Miller. Pass to Shed. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Stars. 8 points in the quarter, showing. If you're you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And when you think about how the Stars are doing, what do you think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got Mo Wagner. He's out there with Zach LaVine. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Bird in at the one. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
And for Toronto, Scotty Barnes is out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Walter, and it's Murray Boyles in at the center position. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Barnes. Inside. Here's Shed. And he drops it in from the low post. Shed's got 5.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
To the inside, Robinson. Toronto grabs the miss. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Left side, Sexton. Pass to Bird. Back to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Sexton. Here's Bird. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Portland. Shot by LaVine, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
That ties the game. Shed's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Buffalo. The Raptors also with a sub. Barrett's checked in. For Buffalo, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Pass to Walter. And he lays it up and in.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
The Stars' shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Drummond passes to Bird. Here's LaVine to stop the run, and the jam by Drummond.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
The Raptors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Outside Barnes. They set the pick. Over Drummond. Barnes, no good. The Stars have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Misses the 3. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Wagner. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
And the Raptors making a change here. Quickly's checked in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Toronto passing it around. Pass to Barrett. Here's Murray Boyles. Fires the 3. Oh, Drummond with a block. And rejected. They recover it. Here's Bird. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Excellent job fighting to keep the play alive. LaVine was all over that rebound.
It's Barrett on the wing. Checked by Sexton. Pass to Walter. Three-pointer, no good. Buffalo leading by 4. Here's Bird, guarded by Quickly. Here's Levine for 3. Tries again. And Drummond with the finish. Drummond's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Murray Boyles. To stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
So the Stars end up going with a whole new group. Toronto also changing it up. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Ingram is subbed in for Walter. Poole looking it over. Pass to Robinson. Rebound Toronto. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Kept alive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now just a 2-point Buffalo lead.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Poole, the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Poole. Pass to Russell.
Get through, get through, get through.
Stolen by Quickly. And here's Ingram outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Stars have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Poole slashing inside.
Putting his head down and going for what he wants. Just a nice, assertive drive by Poole.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Buffalo leading by 4. Outside heel. And here's Russell, guarded by Quickly. Back to heel. 4-3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ingram, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Right side Barrett. From outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Barrett's got 5 points.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Here's Barrett. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. He's got 7.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Shoots from 14. Here's Mamukelashvili. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. Mitchell Robinson on top.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Buffalo. Wagner comes in for Vanderbilt. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in. Quickly against Russell. Outside Barrett. Takes a 3. Mamukelashvili, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
1:33 left in the second. Outside heel. It's stolen by Pirtle. Healed against Ingram. Pass to Quickly. Here's Mamukelashvili. Back to Quickly. Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Peyton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Russell, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Buffalo shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:02 left in the first half of this game. Here's Barrett. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
54 seconds left in the second period. And here's Poole. Pass to Wagner. There's the triple. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Now here's Barrett. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Back to Russell. 16 seconds left to play in the half. To the middle. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barrett. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. R.J. Barrett. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. Zach LaVine out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Bird in at the point. And for Toronto, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at center.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Hachimura. The shot's good. Hachimura's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, LaVine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Here's Barnes. Left side Barrett. Off target with the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto.
Number 54.
The Stars with a lead. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hachimura's got 4 points in the quarter. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Outside Ingram. From deep. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist by Ingram. Ingram's got his 3rd assist of the night. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's LaVine. 12 points for him. Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
Back to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. And here's Ingram outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Time called here. Buffalo wants to talk it over. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Raptors. As the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot. And, of course, Buffalo sitting just 1 spot below them.
When I look at the Stars, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
Yeah, the middle of the pack seems to be right where they belong. They don't want to get complacent or to start pressing.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Brian, back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Bird. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Quickly finds Barrett. And the Raptors, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Oh, got a piece of it. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pirtle with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Barrett. Finished off the break. Barrett's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Pass to Bird. Now Sexton. Clock at 6. To the inside. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Bird, that's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Raptors with a lead. Well, like a lot of us in 2020, Zach LaVine was bitten by the golf bug.
Well, when the season came to a halt, he had to find something to do. I know you're big into that, although I bet Zach's got a little better swing than you, B.A.
I totally agree.
Well, he has owned this quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
To the right side, here's Bird. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors lead by 5. Quickly outside. And they're running. LaVine down the lane. And the dunk by LaVine.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but LaVine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Inside, here's Pirtle. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And the Stars with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Ayton, and Robert Williams is subbed in for Hachimura. Shed, he's checked in for Toronto.
And it's really challenging trying to guard LaVine without fouling. He is good at getting defenders in compromising positions.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Ingram. He's got 10. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, when a great scorer can also hurt you with the pass like Ingram did there, it makes them much tougher to defend.
LaVine passes to Bird. The muscle inside from LaVine. Wow.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Rebound Buffalo. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bird. 15 points in the game. On the wing, Sexton. The 3. Outside LaVine. Drummond to screen on Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. And the jam by Drummond.
Look, LaVine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick-and-roll action.
Toronto has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Here's Shed. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Quickly deciding where to go with it. And again, Toronto, no good.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been is struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Levine passes to Bird for the lead. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one's good. Quickly.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Down low. Here's Williams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Williams has got his first 2 points. Quickly outside. Pass to Pirtle. Inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third. Pirtle with a screen on Drummond. Quickly, he's got space. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
So the Stars going with an almost entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for Williams. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Jordan Poole in for Sexton. Pass to Murray Boyles. And again, Toronto, no good. Buffalo has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Quickly, left side. And the shot falls short that time.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Bird. 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And Thompson gets it to go.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
To the middle. Here's Quickly. And the layup is good off the glass. Quickly's got 9 points now in the second half. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And so it looks like it'll still be Stars ball.
Number 9, R.J. Barrett.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bird. Comes up empty down low. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. Providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Zach LaVine out there with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Bird in at the point guard position.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Bird. Robinson, a screen on quickly. Bird passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Here's quickly. Out to the wing. And a two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. To the inside. Here's Poole. No good, off the front rim.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Here's Murray Boyles. He's covered by Levine. Shot is good by Barrett. And now a 5-point Raptor lead.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Levine surveys the D. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Quickly against Poole. Here's Murray Boyles. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 6.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
It's a one-on-one situation. Quickly from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Toronto making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear the Stars coach going over their plan during the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight here.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Left side, Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Quickly from outside. Rebound, Buffalo.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Poole work in the interior.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Here's Murray Boyles. Puts up a 3. And it's quickly with a miss. For Buffalo, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Bird passes to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Walter. Toronto passing it around. Now quickly, guarded by Poole. Outside Barrett. The 11-footer. Rebound Buffalo. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Poole. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level. And last season, encouraging Grant.
Yeah, it was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see. 2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Dick, soft touch off the glass. Dick's gotten his first basket of the night. The Stars have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Poole outside. Here's Vanderbilt. Up and in on the layup. Vanderbilt's got 4 points this quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Shed. Outside Barnes. Pass to Dick. Hurdle with a screen on Poole. Dick with a miss.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Bird. Left side Robinson. Over Pirtle. Robinson can't hit. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside for Ingram. The three from Barnes. They get the rebound. Pass to Shed. Outside Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Barnes. It counts! And the foul! Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
In the first half, they didn't look so confident in the paint, but that's really changed.
Buffalo making some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Robinson. Hachimura comes on. Clear the deck!
Wow! Okay, Zach LaVine, another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Nice move inside from Barnes.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Down low. Ayton. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Now Ayton. Off on the layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Rebounded by Ayton. The Stars trailing. Here's Bird. The shot is money.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Barrett outside. Here's Barnes. The 10-footer. LaVine rips down the board. Now Sexton. The putback. Hachimura. And he slams it down.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
That's in!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
That's a nice find by Ingram, getting it to the open man.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Now Sexton. 6 to shoot. Here's Bird, guarded by Quickly. No good. Raptors lead by 4. Ingram, the triple drop.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Tag from downtown.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range move.
And for Toronto, they're shooting just a phenomenal clip, 59% here in the fourth. Barnes outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Barrett. And yes, sir. Matching three-pointers. Wow.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Ingram. Oh, yeah! That's good!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
At the line for the Raptors, Brandon Ingram.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So it's Toronto picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Jakob Poeltl.